What's up guys, Matt and Blake from the Football Boots team, and what we have for you today is episode number 2 of our boot spotting series. Now first off, many thanks to all of you guys that sent us in your boot spots from the last couple of weeks. This is what this series is all about, you guys getting involved, and the biggest one over the last couple of weeks was Neymar, which we're going to be talking about later in the video, so make sure you stay tuned throughout. But the first boot spot that we're going to be looking at is Gareth Bale. Blake, what's he been wearing?
So in Madrid training, Gareth Bale has been wearing the X17.1. But with this upper, no, it's not the standard upper on the X17.1. It's actually upper you saw on the X16.1. So a much different upper you see on Gareth Bale's customized boots than on the X17.1. Hopefully it is a better upper than this one and slightly more softer.
Next up, we've got a player who looks like he's staying at his current club at Monaco. We've got Killian and Mbappe. A lot of people thought he was going to be moving, but he has made a massive move on his feet. What's he wearing?
So he's wearing the Vapor 11s. He's been a big Hyper Phantom 3 low wearer in the 16-17 season, but for the 17-18 season, he switched codes to the Mercurial with the Vapor 11.
As we said guys in the intro, a massive feature within this video is Neymar Jr. You guys sent him in so many times. He's been wearing a blue and volt coloured Mercurial Vapor 11 in training. It was also in his Instagram story. So what do we reckon these could be?
So it could be one of two options. One, it's the next pack for Nike football. Overall, we can see blue and yellow on the boot. Or two, it could be his own custom version. So this could be his first custom version of a Mercurial Vapor 11. He was a big Hyper Phantom 2 wearer and had a lot of custom versions of those, including the Asadi Allegria. But this could be his first version of the Mercurial Vapor 11.
As you guys know, it is pre-season time, and what you may find with some professionals is they go away from their usual football boots to wear something a little bit more comfortable, which is exactly the situation with Henry Lansbury. What has he been doing?
So these are perfect boots for pre-season. Henry Lansbury has been wearing the Gloro in two versions, the Copper Gloro and a black-red colorway. As well as that, he's been wearing the Gloro 16.1s in this all-blue colorway. Very, very comfortable boots and great value for money.
Next up, new club captain for Aston Villa, John Terry. Now, he's wearing an older pair of footballs. So, Blake, what are they?
He is wearing the Spark Brilliance Magista Opus 1. So this is the first generation of the Magista Opus. Great football boot and pretty much the best colorway for this football boot. You've got orange on the top and yellow on the bottom with that gradient design, black on the swoosh logos.
What a boot spot we now have for you, England under-19 star Lucas Nmecha. My biggest problem with the Pure Speeds is the pure cut cover. What's he done?
So this player is wearing the Adidas Dust Storm X70 Plus Pure Speeds, but what has he done? One, he has cut the Pure Cut lace cover just to loosen that midfoot up completely, and number two, he's actually removed the laces, so he's got a laceless Pure Speed. I can see why he's done it, because the midfoot is a very, very compressive wrap.
DIY boot custom time, and we've got Sergad Savage, who is wearing the Nike Mercurial Superfly 5s in the motion blur colorway. We can see that from the pink, but what's he done for the rest of the boot?
So he's done what we did to our Tempo Legend 7. He pretty much blacked out half of the boot. In the motion blur colorway, you see pink at the top and white at the bottom, but he's pretty much blacked out the complete white part of the football boot. So you see a pink and black football boot for Savage.
Karim Benzema, you might be getting a slap on the wrist from Adidas because you have leaked a new pair of their football boots. What is he holding in his hands?
So he is a big X17 wearer, but in his hands he's holding the X17 Plus Pure Speed. He actually wears the X17.1, but what colorway is this? As we can see there, it is yellow, so it's a future colorway for the X17 Plus Pure Speed.
He did it once, but he's done it again. Wayne Rooney on his Everton debut for the second time scored an absolute worldie in pre-season. He did it in his first game, whipping into the top left. He did it again. What boots did he wear on his feet?
Obviously, he's still wearing the same boots he wore last season, the Hyper Phantom 3, but what colorway? It's not the Radiation Flare, it's the Lock-In Let Loose colorway. So this is the colorway, pretty much laser orange and black, wearing these boots against a Tanzanian club. Overall, great boot for strikers alongside Rooney, Harry Kane and Lacazette also wear this football boot.
John Terry's Aston Villa teammate up next. We've got Kunal Hurahan, and we've already mentioned in this video that the Gloros by Adidas are such a good option for pre-season just because the leather is so ultra soft and flexible, no blisters, no discomfort. He is wearing the black and gold colorway. For all of you guys that saw the Barcelona versus Man United Legends match, you may have seen a couple of boot spots in there. The one which I saw was Julio Salinas who wore a pair of Munich football boots. So rare, you hardly ever seen these. But when I got this picture, Blake had a look and he picked out his own boot spot. So who is it?
So another boot spot we see is Ed Milson, defensive midfielder for Barcelona. Back in the day, he's wearing the Adidas Messi 15.1 and that horrible colorway of black, solid green and red.
One of my favourite players of all time. We've got Rivaldo up next wearing the Mizuno Morelia Neo. But one thing which is a bit different about his boot choice is what?
So he's sticking with the first generation of the Mizuno Morelia Neo. This is the second gen and the current colorway of purple and volt, but he is wearing the white, black and red colorway. Pretty much same football boot as the second generation. Very, very class football boot. He's wearing the made in Japan versions. Classy football boot for a classy player.
Going down to the lower divisions this time, and we've got Morecambe FC. What is Alex Killian wearing on his feet?
So he's wearing the Champagne remakes of the Predator Mania 2002 edition. Overall, such a stunning colorway, but I would have liked an actual K-leather upper on this remake pair of football boots. This has just got a standard sort of hybrid touch upper. Next time, hopefully we see Adidas bring out an actual K-leather remake.
Up next, is this the greatest boot kit combo of all time? One of my favourite players because the way he passes the ball, sublime technique. Tom Huddleston for Hull City. What is going on?
So definitely right with the boot and kit combo there. He's wearing the Highland Phantom 3. So central midfielder wearing the Highland Phantom 3. Such a nice combo with the laser orange and black, matching those colours of orange and black.
So this next boot spot is more like a boot switch. Now what's Juan Mata been doing in his pre-season friendlies?
So Juan Mata is one of the biggest A17 plus pure control footballers, but in terms of when he was playing in pre-season, he switched to the Nemesis 17 plus 360 agility. So the latest version of the Nemesis. So big pure controller going from a latest version to another latest version.
Another Man United boot spot boot switch is Jesse Lingard.
So Jesse Lingard has been one of Adidas football's biggest Nemesis sort of wearers. He's been marketing the football a lot in the past month or so, but in training, as you can see on the right, he's wearing the Nemesis 17 plus 360 agility, but on the left in training, he's wearing his trusty X17.1. So this version, but he did wear the X16.1s last year in the 16-17 season. Will he wear the Nemesis or the X17? Who knows?
My guy, Romelu Lukaku, is next, and the reason he's my guy is because he's wearing my own personal football boots, a Nike Hybrid and Finish in the Spark Brilliance colorway, but these aren't the only pair of boots he's worn in pre-season.
So alongside the Finish 2, he's been wearing two Adidas boots as well, the Nemesis 17 plus 360 agility, the latest version, as well as that he's been wearing the X17.1. So what boot will he be wearing for the start of the 17-18 season? Hopefully, if he knows best, he'll stick with the Finish 2, but if he signs an Adidas boot deal, he might stay in the 17 plus 360 agility.
So a massive question mark was which pair of Puma football boots was Sergio Aguero going to be wearing in the upcoming season from the Evo Speeds? Well, it looks like it's going to be the Puma ones, but talking about Puma football boots, who else has done something a bit different?
So Puma cut the Evo Speed and they also cut the Evo Touch. So I think Cesc Fabregas would have been likely to go to the Puma 1, but in training he's been seen wearing the Puma Evo Power Vigor 1. So alongside Giroud, he's going to be wearing the Vigor 1 instead of the Puma 1.
Now this next picture is what boot spotting is all about. We've got a double. We've got Pep Guardiola wearing a classic pair of black leather football boots, which I reckon are a pair of Cruyff football boots. I had a pair of these myself and they look very similar. But Wilfred Boney is wearing one of Blake's favourite boots of all time.
So one of the best colours of this generation was the Vapor 9. So Wilfred Boney has gone back 2 generations. So he's a big Vapor 11 wearer. He's not wearing the Vapor 10, he's wearing the Vapor 9 with a really, really nice Titan tinted upper, carbon fibre sole boat. Overall, very nice football boots for Wilfred Boney.
So wrapping up today's video is a boot spot which we found. So the question for you guys is, can you work out what the Barcelona legend is wearing standing behind all those Man United players? We've got a little feeling what we think it could be. So answer it in the comment section below to see how many of you guys can actually get it. But as I said, guys, today's video all wrapped up for you. Thanks again for all your entries and keep them coming for episode number 3. So guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching as always.
We'll see you next time.